All right, guys, welcome back. Turn 40. Okay, once again, there goes our drone. But you know what? Is that it? Oh, okay, and then the undead attacked us here. Okay. Right, but what I was referring to is we were kind of worried about our Hellhound. Remember, this was a bit, reckless. Maybe I should have used another drone, right? But this is all we had at the moment, so we sent our hound in, and look, he's planting more trees. We actually raised these and then pulled back this way, but that's good. We kind of lucked out here. He didn't find us. Yeah, last turn, guys. Last turn was a super long turn. I think it was like an hour, 10 minutes, and I mean, it's part of it is understandable. We actually have four distinct armies running around now, but also there were some gardeners yesterday, and like this guy was like running the leaf blower continually with no rest, not even like letting his finger off the trigger. So yeah, it's crazy, guys, but let's try to keep the turn shorter today. What is this? Dwelling of Arx Episuma. Okay, this is just north of Doravar. They have a quest for us. Medium. I was going to say initially not to do this, but the reason why is because of this army from Dorvar, we've gone down here with Faye. So and I think our plan is to head over here. We need to eliminate the Haunted Boneyard. But we do have Karzen here, and, what's our plan at this point? There's nothing to really take. This is a water dwelling. I mean, I'm not too confident in launching an attack there. And then it's just nothing. So maybe we make a little detour here. We kind of go through here, and we can do this quest. Then we can always pop back up to defend if necessary. We'll take a look at the cities in a bit. Praise the Leader Festival in Highdale. 249 gold, a gift. Thank you. Thank you. The scoundrels. Wait, no. Now, what is this? I'm a bit confused. This is really confusing, guys. Is this a different stack? Maybe, because remember, there was another stack here last turn with 4 scoundrels and an assassin. I thought they were going to attack us. They didn't. So what, they moved here, and this is a different group? It was a draconian assassin? It's not like... let's get a little refresh here. Oh, you know what? No, it is them. The assassins have mountain concealment, no matter what the race. And then the scoundrel was a dwarf, so the dwarf is stealthier and the assassin. Okay. Okay, and then engineer, we have a hound ready. Cannon research has come through. Let's just take a quick little peek at our research here. I'm not sure what we want. We'll do that for now, but we might change it. Northern Lights. Okay, this is for one more turn. Domain invasion. Domain invasion here. Oh, okay, right. The souls. The lost souls. And then domain invasion here. Same. No. The lost souls were here. Oh, you know what? There were some panthers here on the bridge. Maybe they popped in and out here. Okay, we have a drone here. Oh yeah, we want to pick this up. Let's do that. There's a farm back here, Sanctum. There's really no reason to go back in here. We should pull back this way now. I want to kind of like see what's going on over here. So yeah, let's just pull out. We're going this way. That's fine. This needs to be... This is We're sending this all the way south. What's the most efficient route here? It wants to go like that. Okay. Yeah, this is destined for here. Now here we're going to build a fort. Do we still want it here? This is quite constrained. Here now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But it gets constrained here as well. I'm trying to... 1, 2, 3, 4, but then 1, 2, 3. Maybe it is 4. Guys, honestly, I don't know how this works. You know, this doesn't really count as a hex, I think. This is just better now. Well, at the same time, you know, like, I'm thinking, this is kind of tedious, right? But, like, okay, 14 turns to grow. Are we getting, within 14 turns, are we going to grow into a town? Because then it would be worthwhile. We're incorporating more... no, sorry, guys. This is going to be an elf city. So it's not about fertile plains, it's about the forest. But still, it does kind of matter. I'll just put it here. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so... where do we want to start? Maybe we go back this way, take a look. So our hound has lived. We know we had a couple units here. We know the reason we kind of pulled out is because he has like some strong range dealers. We can't march on him, and he has a third hero here that we knew of last turn. Now, something interesting to note is this has been taken. So he has a village down right beneath that has been taken by some spiders. We were considering pulling this way, maybe. Hey, there's a quest. That's not our quest. That could be a quest for sswdidi. Look at this. Hasteberries have been taken. That's still a vassal, though. So what does that mean? Is he marching this way? It's possible. Come back to this. This is going to be a bit tricky. What about, back in here? When is this? We're waiting on these guys. Okay, a couple turns. Maybe he's going to attack us here or something. This is maybe a bit obvious, like maybe we... Yeah. Can we all reach this turn? No, these guys can't. So that's a little unfortunate. Sorry, we're going for this first. Yeah, this is kind of like secondary. I mean, we could also deal with this, you know, come defend here, and then... I'm not sure, guys. How do we want to be... If I don't deal with this now, it's going to spawn again, and we're going to have more problems. But, and unfortunately, we're trying to get a coin toss here. Maybe I'm relying too much on that. For cannons, we have cannon research in. But we did get the Flowrock Citadel. Okay. So that's good. These are getting a boost to HP. I'm always tempted to take Shrine when I see it like this. We can get it in one turn, but we have a lot of mana anyways. We should be going into this stuff, so... we grow in one turn. Okay, so, right, we got the Riders Hall. We're preparing for Griffin Riders here. 175. This is only going to boost us up to 75. It's going to take 3 turns anyways. Yeah, so... Now, one thing to say, we are so wealthy, I wonder if it's worth doing this, you know, rushing. How much is this? An extra 100? How much is it for this? 250, good God. Yeah, maybe probably don't want to be doing that. Oops. Right, and this settler is destined for the underground. Okay, so this is all of this here is kind of good. Let me peek down here. So this side of the map, we're kind of done. Yeah, maybe we should be bringing these guys up here, though. They are kind of wide open. But we'll probably going to be okay. We can bring these guys over here, which is kind of interesting. They just won't reach in time, but they will for this, right? So we got to make this, see like how everything connects. It's like everything kind of connects together, and depending on what you do, like it's hinging on where we go here. Do we deal with them as a group, or do we just rush this? Maybe we just get this out of the way now. We have to abandon here. This is a huge risk. Yeah. So that's not too happy about that. But it's actually not the worst thing to lose it, because then we'll get the big liberated from raiders bonus, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So these guys have forestry. They just want to, you know, book it through here. That's fine. Fine. And then you guys want to go like that. Okay. This really isn't too dangerous. Okay, so actually this has heal undead as well. That'll be enough to be keeping that cadaver alive. So we clear here. You know, maybe we need to heal. This is kind of tough. We do have a couple golems, but that's a little bit iffy. I think we do bring, you know, why am I defending this thing? This is kind of pointless. We should send these guys down. Not sure if it'll play out, but it's okay. We can use them in this direction, obviously. obviously. Okay, so is this side of the map all done? It looks like we kind of got all this out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Let's like iron this out. Karzen. The drone. This guy's low. Now, last turn, just a comment, we lost our gold medal pony rider here. Because I made two mistakes. The first mistake was standing right here. So this was his vassal, sswdidi. So he saw us here, and then he demanded a tribute army from the vassal. If I had just stood here, he may have not seen us, and then, you know, it would have been so easy. So that's one mistake. The other mistake is I stupidly left my halfling adventurer, this guy. He was left out of the fight. Would it have made a difference? I'm not sure. Maybe. So we lost one. It's very painful. I think we gotta wait. You know, if I'm gonna... I'd like to clear this, but... the drone should continue onward here, though. Do we all hit the berries? I don't think so, but we certainly could. We have no idea what we're walking into, though. I think we need to take it easy, yeah. Okay, so the drone should be hitting the berries here. Boom. I highly doubt this has been cleared, yeah. So... gotta be going like this way. We sit right here, huh? Six, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 26. That's too much. Let's be a little greedy here. I'm gonna hug the... I think that's not so good. I'm gonna try to hug the edge. I don't want to be passing through mountains, so stop here. That's still not good enough. Ah, we can do that, though. We can even do that. Perfect. Man, I'd really like to clear this before we leave. This needs to be dealt with. We really don't have enough healing, really. You know, we could drop a hound here to assist, maybe. Let's think about that. You know, what are we doing here? We could look to make a pick, but actually we're not that... By the way, we lost a night watchman here at this stupid thing. This was really dumb, too. I should not have been clearing this. Yeah. Could try to buy these guys out. You know, we got a quest there. In fact, that could be where he's heading, right? Could very well be. These have been taken. But this is wide open. We can't leave this. Maybe I should have vassalized this in retrospect. But it's kind of too late now. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Pull up a little bit here. Can't really see. I think we're just not going to be doing that. we're not going to be making a pick here, so... Now, his throne city, we fortunately spotted some terraforming here. So he was planting trees here, I think. So his throne city's probably here. Not that we can get to it. What I'm kind of thinking is we go up here, we can clear this turn, and maybe head for this, do some easier stuff. Maybe look to go here. But then we always have the berry bush to, like, we can hit the berries and come flying back if necessary. That's one way to do it. The hound. I mean, really, Karzen is the one who needs this hound, I think. Yeah. It's a nice idea to keep reinforcing here, but we have Faye's army. She's going to be coming this way anyways, so all we have to do is hold out. We can even retreat. It's not the worst thing. If we have to abandon here, we're going to come back real hard with golems and eventually cannons, so I'm not too concerned about... yeah, so I guess we ought to be clearing this. The builder, we wanted to build a road here. Yeah, like this, and then the road is going to go... Well, be very careful with the builder, guys. It's easy to misclick, and then he just starts building, and you may have not wanted that. Okay, so now we fight. What I may do to conserve move points is... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is faster, so I'm going to drop him out. And then we're going to go like this. You know, by the way, shit, I totally forgot the Panthers, right? Isn't this very vulnerable? We can't quite leave yet. In fact, now I'm regretting having not vassalized here. But we do, you know, okay, they have a barracks. We do have upgrades for, like, the Night Watch and all this Halfling Night Watch. They're going to be super happy, super tanky, yeah, compared to the Orcs, actually, so... we can't come back. Let's just get it out of the way. Get this fight out of the way, so... What are we dealing with here? What is this? Any spells? I really don't think so. I don't think we want that. Hopefully this, you know, the little guy doesn't get run over here. Here we go. Very nice. We can take a look. What are we at? We're at 25 minutes. Okay. Gotta do better than yesterday. That was terrible. Okay. Okay, so this is done, and then we just got to figure out, like... You know, one thing to say, the undead... Sorry, did the undead attack us? I just don't care to go through it. Regardless, the panther, the animals, they're a bit shy. It's maybe unlikely that they will take us here. We should take the chance and just go. You can always return. I'm going to take the chance, so... I want to build a road like this, yeah. You know, do we benefit? Yeah, we do. You know, the elves, they dislike tropical, so... I think what I'm actually going to do is... But the halflings like it. Karzen likes it. But we are heading into Blight. Oh, right, we're heading into Blight. You know, who really needs it? You need it. We could drop the builder out. This is kind of a shortcoming of the game. You can't build a road. Like, if I build a road here, you can't build a road with an army, is what I'm getting at. The builder has to go first, and... But I don't think it's worth wasting the builder's move points to drop him out so we can put an additional unit here to take this. So, actually, the animals... I'm stupid. The animals, they don't really have a morale penalty. They don't get penalized, right? Oh, they do. These do. But they only dislike Arctic. Well, that's... I'm not dealing with that. There we go. We could have taken this tower. Well, yeah, what's more important? This is. Where do you want to go? What's the efficient? Eventually, we'll do a road like this. I want it here. Shouldn't I want the road to hug here? Maybe not. Maybe this is better, because eventually we're going to settle something back here, I think. So... we can actually do this... Oh, no, we can't. We can't reach. Need to keep everybody together so they heal. Not the Storm Sister, but you. So this is where we stop, I think. Yeah, I'd say so. Honestly, this can move up. I'm just going to try to conserve as much move points as we can. Okay, so we're done here. Karzen is done. By the way, before we end the turn, we have a lot of items that we might want to be sending around, because things are going to get a little intense here, and then we're going to be doing some battles. Okay, Karzen's done. Faye is done. Let's get Raspic out of the way now. It's just too much, isn't there? What about our builder? We could finish the road here. Actually, maybe this builder comes by and does that. Could even do here, but... You know, where are we going? I have no idea where we're going from here. Isn't it interesting? We could actually send Raspic this way. Right, and then we end up here. We can actually pop up the cave here. Isn't that wild? Maybe we look to do that. Do I really want to be sending this builder here, down here just for that? We could send this builder this way, building roads through here. Because I don't know where we're going to be eventually do longbowmen here, elf longbows with the focus chamber. We might want to send them this way. Actually, we probably will. Yeah, like undoubtedly. We're kind of like, Raspik's going to be hanging around here for a while anyways. We have time. So I'm going to send the builder back and get this road done. We come back. Yeah. Okay, Raspik. We're all very healthy. You know, I wonder if we do this first, or maybe we do this first and then here if we have the health to do so. Because these guys can get someone really low. They might go for this guy, actually. Hopefully we don't lose somebody here. It can certainly happen. I mean, we could leave him out, but... The thing here is we kind of want the range damage, because always remember the Vault of Knowledge, the enchantment here is static electricity. All of these guys have static shield. They have a chance to stun in a melee engagement, so maybe we do start here, because it's imperative that we have range power. This guy's going to be really useful. Actually a little bit scary that we don't have more range power, but at least they are kind of squishy. Yeah. You know, I mean, we can we're absorbing this, we can produce, what do we have here? We have a Builder's Hall, so we can do Untouchables here. We can do the Goblin Irregular. Well, that's some range power. So we could do that, and then maybe we start here, actually. But they do have a freaking knight. But we have this guy. This guy can kind of stand up to him. He can soak, you know, absorb it. We're charging these guys. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. We might lose... I don't want to lose this, though. But what are the odds? This thing's not going to evolve. I mean, it's possible, but... It's possible. I just want to look at the XP. Is there... No, there's not really any... Oh, he's going to level up here. But how much of a difference does that really make? Not really. Could give him a ranged upgrade, but... I think I'm actually going to try here, just because we have so much melee, and I'm a little worried about the static shield. You cannot underestimate that. it can go wrong, and yeah, let's not take that risk. This is actually better, and then we'll do this untouchable idea. So here we go. Bring the weaker guys here in the back. Probably you in the back. And then the weakest hounds in the back. And then put the 2 gold medal hounds here. These are better, actually. Okay, hopefully, hopefully this goes all right. The spells, I don't think so, because he's going to be casting a bunch of this, and this is, I don't really want this. Charge, first strike, armor piercing. No, this is not bad, but I'd rather have his damage as a guarantee, so... Oh, we almost lost this. What if he had hit him? We're kind of like, oh. Okay, very good. I wish I had kept track of how many weapons we have. Ah, shit, just take it. I don't know. Ah, he doesn't have one. Okay, what do you know? Well, we might as well fight this. Can we reach? Yeah. Maybe we fight here now. We just leave a couple guys out. I'm gonna just send this stuff to Raspik, right? What the hell do we want here? I don't know. I also just wonder about the spell casting for later on. I'll probably just hold out. No, this is kind of same thing. We don't have a lot of range power. But I mean, we can take a punch. Even this guy, he's a gold medal, so. Yeah. Let's just not bother watching. Okay, very nice. Now we need to be healing you. We're not really scared here, so... Oops. Pull down. So we wait here. Do you benefit? We have 20 plus 15. Yeah, so and no, we also have we also have like the passive natural healer. So yeah, okay. Going to sit there. You should be fine. So now this is done. Hooray! We've done that. Now, Right, we're tossing the dumb coin here. Maybe this is just dumb of me. Maybe I should be trying to just force it and get cannons in here, but yeah, we'll try it again. We have to either evacuate or deal with these guys now. So, you know, what is it going to be? We're better off postponing it, I think. The only issue is they can take us here, but you know, we were producing. So, okay, we're missing out on 100 gold and a possible engineer. I mean, we could risk it again, but there is a chance that they, you know, come up and attack, and then we lose this investment, and yeah. This is also, you know, what if they attack us here? We were kind of like hoping they wouldn't, and now what? I'm okay with it all of a sudden. No, we definitely don't want to be fighting this if we can help it. But this is a huge... Yeah, it's good. Why am I tossing this coin? Let's toss this coin. Wouldn't that be great? Having the peace of mind from having a wall. Then we could have actually split these guys up. You know? And, yeah. Yeah, do it that way. This guy can even come help. Okay, so this is done. This is done, although I think I'd like to move these, I'd like to rearrange them, so... Wow. Yeah, we'll go like this, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking, like, if they come up and attack us, maybe we can get it so they don't... Actually, no, this is what we wanted. The whole idea was... No, go back to this. Maybe there's a chance they face... You know, they attack this guy, meaning they face this guy off. Meaning the rest of our rangers are... We're further away, starting further away. So we have more time to, like, shoot at them. It is an idea. Okay, and then now we just gotta figure this out. You know, what the heck are we doing here? We have to be patient. That's something, it's a big thing in this game, guys. Being patient. Like, I keep wanting to keep going, like, press the attack, but, like, here, this was stupid. This was not useful. You know, maybe if I had stronger units, we could have just powered through. We lost somebody here. It's not worth it at all. You have to be willing to just sit back. Now, this is spawning soon. We probably want to come back for that. I think maybe we do pull up here, and then we can... This idea of hitting the berries. The other thing to think is... we're neutral right now, and we're about to migrate a city in the north, right? The Orc village in the north with Karzen. It's going to push us into evil, and... maybe I should fix that. Maybe I should just pay these guys off. It's not too expensive. Maybe they give us a quest, you know, or something. I don't think this player is Well, actually, no, she could be here. That's pretty close. It would maybe be a waste of gold, yeah. But we do have to rectify it. Well, you know, this will rectify it. This gives you a plus 25 alignment. But you know what's crazy? It's going to push us to... See, the migration pushes us to negative 225. And then this is a plus 25. So it only brings us back to 200, minus 200. That's too much by 1. You have to be minus 199 to be neutral. Isn't that crappy? Like, how am I going to fix that? I have no way to fix that. And we don't have any, there's no way to fix it, except for this independent thing. I mean, we could also let some army go somewhere. Do I really want to be doing that? She's going to level up soon. We don't want to be using those berries. The road is saving points for us, though. So 1, 2, 3. That's a 9 versus 8. No, that is faster to go like that. But maybe not for these. 8, 11. 1, 2, 3. 12. No, it's still faster to go around like that. Can even go, this is also an entry right here. You know what? Doing the quest for these guys will also give us the plus 25 that we're looking for. And yeah, we are going to accept that. Yeah, don't forget to accept that. You know what? One thing just to quickly comment on. What are we at, by the way? I don't want to be yapping here when... Okay, we're at 49 minutes. You know, if this player is smart, right? This is something to take note of, guys. He has scouted this area. I know that for a fact. You can get information. You know, this... Well, it's a bit hard to tell with the mana nodes. But like this, see how it's sparkling? If I were to clear this... It is a way for him to get information, right? So I clear that, he'll know that maybe I went up here. Somebody went up here, right? Some player, and cleared this. So it is something to think about. It can kind of like, it should make you a bit on edge to be clearing all the time, because it can give your opponent advantage. Anyways, we need... I do want them standing there, but then... what all are we bringing? Am I really bringing everybody? I guess so. You know, the fear here... but he should be back here, unless he... I doubt he pulled up. It's possible, but I kind of doubt it. And I don't want to be scouting anymore. It takes him 2 turns to get here, so I think we're okay. What I'm saying is the fear is he has a wall here, and this is the whole reason why we're scared. He's an elf, he's got a ton of archers, they hurt. That's why we didn't attack here. So if we lose this, But in the long run, you know, we are a Dreadnought, so we have the tools to, like, you know, root him out eventually. Here we go. Bring them up. I don't know if I want to be bringing everyone here, but I think best. But, you know, the thing is, they're going to lose a lot of that happiness by moving on the volcanic. I want the range dealers to have it the most. Actually, that's not necessarily true, but I do want the cavalry, and they should be in the back. So. Are we really doing this? We have a lot of vision here. Why is that? Right, Dargal has a vision upgrade. It is his special talent. He starts with this when you hire him. Yeah. I'm starting to, as the more games I play, I'm starting to kind of like remember these things. The unique heroes, right? The heroes of the game. Let's try to ramp this up. We're at 52 minutes. None of this really matters. We're kind of... we could do that. Yeah, I mean, we know he has some... He's an elf, he has Storm Sisters. It's probably a good thing. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, very nice. Hey, Champion Adventurer. Very nice. We won't bother watching that, though. Bilba has leveled up. We could be taking that, too, here. That could be a wise choice. Can we squeeze this in, this turn? I'd like to. How risky is this? We're all pretty healthy. Put the range dealers here in the back with the... Well, you know, maybe not. Maybe we're going to get... Maybe we could put Lucky on these guys. Make this the back. Let these guys have a more of a lucky bonus. We don't exactly... Well, I have a pretty good feeling that we're going to be okay here. I guess we'll force it and keep going. So, Dargal, do the orcs? Yeah, the orcs hate volcanic. Okay. Let me... Yeah, that's fine. Dargal here. This will be the flank. This will be the back. What about... I should have looked at this. Okay, that's fine. These guys can go here. The flank. Well, this guy should be... This guy should be back here, but it is a bit... He gets a bit of a lower morale. Oof. I don't know about that. Do I really want... Yeah, it's okay, I think. It's okay to throw the unicorn in. Right. This is actually, oh shit, guys. This is really risky because look how we're positioned. We're disjointed. So if we were to be attacked, right, we can get split up. Mm-hmm. We're very split up. The way to fix this is move the strongest units to the center. That way, if we get attacked here or here, at least the strongest units will join. It may be a way to do it. Probably do not move Bilba here. Points, I don't think so. Here we go. Oh, we got very low, but we did it. Let's not bother watching that. Invisibility. Halfling Trick Bauble. I mean, yeah, we should take this stuff and just make use of it. We have 2 of them now. You know, do I really move? I don't know how at risk we are. I'd like to be healing these guys up with one of our Dreadnoughts. In fact, maybe both of our Dreadnoughts, but that would be, it's a really bad positioning idea. I would like to be healing, yeah. We could summon a drone, but it's too late to be doing that, right? We could summon and be like, we can determine if we're a goner next turn, but there's nothing we can do to fix it. Yeah, very reckless of me, but we'll take the risky move. I think we're probably okay. We'll sit like this and get both of our Guardian Flame on these guys. Right, this. Oh, our builder. Our builder. Well, you know what? We should bring the builder up with us, I think. Because we may want to do... I don't know what's going to happen here. Yeah. Where do we put this thing? Certainly no issue to move this here. Yeah. That will join, you know, the... Yeah, that's fine. And then this, do we have it follow us? No, maybe not. We probably send it back this way as a defender. Casting. More Hellhound. Probably. Okay, guys, it looks like we're at an hour, so I beat my I beat yesterday by 10 minutes. But then again, you know, yesterday we had that leaf blower. That was something. Okay, guys, I guess we'll leave it here. Do I really want to be doing the flame tanks? I think maybe we go for this. You know what? I just realized we never got Scales of Fortune. Isn't that crazy? Don't go for any of this, then. We should, like, get something easy out of the way. Knock something easy out here. Like this. Let's do that. You know, that's not even bad in combat if, because we have all these Hellhounds, right? let's try and get our, we don't even have Shielded Dispassion or anything. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Cross your fingers here, and I will catch you on turn 41.